Hi, welcome to Omega Proxy review video. In this Omega Proxy review video, we're talking about absolutely everything I need to know about Omega Proxy. That is the platform that I need to try out, the platform that I need to check out, is the platform that will be of benefit to you, or just another platform out there that you need to run away from and not waste your time and money on. We'll be looking at all of this in this Omega Proxy review video. We're also looking at what Omega Proxy is all about. That is, what are the features, what are the benefits of Omega Proxy, what do you stand to gain using Omega Proxy, and as well looking at the users of Omega Proxy. We'll be looking at all of this in this Omega Proxy review video. We're also looking at the pros and the cons, that is the good and the bad side of Omega Proxy. For any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, if you look at it very carefully, you find out that it's also got its own bad side. So we're looking at the interesting part and as well as the bad side of Omega Proxy. We're also looking at the pricing plans, that is the different pricing plans that Omega Proxy has got in store for you, as to the different features, as to the different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle, which is why it is very important for you to stick to the end of this Omega Proxy review video. So I get to see the pricing plans that Omega Proxy has got in store for you. We're also looking at what others are saying about Omega Proxy. That is, the present and existing users of Omega Proxy, what they are saying about it. Which means we do not necessarily have to listen to all I have to say about Omega Proxy, but get to see what other users of Omega Proxy are saying about it. We're also looking at my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Omega Proxy. If the platform I need to try out, with the platform I need to check out, with the platform that will be of benefit to your business, or just another time wasting and money wasting platform out there that you need to run away from. Which is why it is very important for you to stick to the end of this Omega Proxy review video. So I get to see all the important tips that I'm about to drop about Omega Proxy. Now to Omega Proxy review info. This is Omega Proxy homepage. This is Omega Proxy homepage. Now, what does Omega Proxy actually do? Omega Proxy is actually a proxy provider platform that actually allows you to be able to easily get different types of proxy for your different needs. So if you're actually looking for a platform that can actually make use of, to help to easily get proxies for your different needs, can actually make use of Omega Proxy to help to achieve this. Now, let's look at the pros of Omega Proxy. Number one, it provides you with different types of proxies for your different needs. That is, when you make use of Omega Proxy actually provide with different types of proxies for your different. So it actually provides you with different type of proxies like your residential proxy, your unlimited residential proxy, and as well as your static proxy. So it actually provide you with different types of proxies that you can actually make use of for your different. You probably want to do ad verification, you want to actually get proxies for your brand protection, for your e-commerce, for your market research, or for price monitoring, or you want to actually make you're actually looking for a proxy that can actually make use of your data scraping and as well as social media marketing, can actually make use of Omega Proxy to help to achieve this. Now let's look at the pros. Now let's look at number two. Number two, it allows you to easily access geo-restricted content and websites with ease. That is, when you make use of proxies from Omega Proxy, it actually allows you to be able to easily access geo-restricted content and as well as websites without stress. So it actually helps you to easily bypass any regional barriers that are actually being placed on a particular content or on a particular website, so that you can easily have access to all the internet, all the information on the internet. So this can actually help you to easily widen your horizon and also allow you to be able to easily do your online tasks efficiently. Number three, it ensures reliable connections and uninterrupted access with 99.9% uptime guaranteed. That is, when you make use of Omega Proxy, their proxy actually ensures reliable connections and uninterrupted access with 99.9% uptime guaranteed, which means that whenever you are using proxies from Omega Proxy, so actually probably want to actually do web scraping or any other type of online task that you actually want to make use of a proxy for, there will be no depletion or there will be no interruption in your access, and also it actually allows you to it actually ensures that your connection is actually stable in order to actually enhance your efficiency and productivity. Number four, you save you time, money, and stress. That is the time, the money, and the stress that is involved in you trying to actually employ the service of a professional to help to actually get progress or trying to actually move from one location to another in order to actually access your restricted content and websites. It saves you that time, it saves you that money, and as well as the stress. Number five, it also enhances your anonymity on the internet. That is, when making of proxies from Omega Proxy, they actually ensure that you actually stay undetected and you're able to easily avoid any restriction or any ban that has actually been so it actually allows you to be able to stay undetected by any tracking device that are actually being put in place on a particular website or on a particular content. Number six, they've got a great customer support. Now, for any product that I'm newly introduced to, there's likelihood I may encounter some difficulties while trying to use it for the first time. That's where the customer support comes in. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help you resolve whatever issues, whatever difficulties they might be having, so they can have a smooth and great sale. Number seven, it supports multiple browsers, applications, and bots. That is, when making of OmegaProxy, OmegaProxy actually support multiple browsers, multiple applications, as well as bots. So it means that whatever types of browser or application that you actually want to actually make use of their proxy with, they actually support. So you do not need to actually get a new browser or a new application for you to be able to easily carry out your online tasks efficiently. Now to the cons of OmegaProxy. At the time of making this OmegaProxy review video, I've not really found any bad side as to OmegaProxy. But for any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, there's always room for improvement. So I feel OmegaProxy can actually be better. Probably can actually cover more types of proxy as opposed to the number of proxies that they cover at the time of making this OmegaProxy review video. Now to the pricing plans of OmegaProxy. The best minimum plan for you to get started with OmegaProxy is 90 cents per gigabyte. The best minimum plan for you to get started with OmegaProxy is 19 cents per gigabyte. But most other pricing plans, as to the different features, as to the different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle, and for you to see the pricing plan that most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description I can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. What's the different pricing plan that OmegaProxy has got in store for you, as to the different features, as to the different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle. And for you to see the pricing plan that will most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description I can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. Like I said before, the best minimum plan for you to get started with OmegaProxy is 90 cents per gigabyte. Now, to the users of OmegaProxy, this is Finley. He said, I use this proxy mainly to scrape Google, but I've created some social media accounts too in bulk, and I've not had any issues. I can tell that the team is putting a lot of effort into maintaining this impeccable service, and I'm very happy because of it. Okay, this is Vincenzo. He said, I've been in the proxy business for years, so I know all the ins and outs, how a decent company should operate, how a decent so This is Eva. I said Omega Proxy has brought me a great experience, and their service staff are also very patient. The proxy is quality and is very effective and worth using. All right. Now to my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Omega Proxy. So I would say we've got a great platform that's reasonably easy to use. It's highly efficient for providing proxies that are compatible with many proxy use cases to save you time and stress and also get you the best out of your effort by exponentially enhancing a smooth proxy experience, as such, making you be at the top of the game. You've also got a great customer support, like I said before. You've got a great customer support. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help you resolve whatever issues, whatever difficulties I might be having, so that I can have a smooth and great sale. I will say again, they are worth it because they serve the primary function of a proxy provider out there. Now, for everything I've said about OmegaProxy, I feel OmegaProxy is something like to try out. It's something like to check out. Someone wants you to actually get different proxies for different needs. There's a special link in this video description I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual starter price that you won't find elsewhere. Once you add OmegaProxy, once what OmegaProxy can actually do for you, there's a special link in this video description I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual starter price that you won't find elsewhere. Thanks for watching my video review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you've got any questions or any inquiries about OmegaProxy, don't forget to make use of the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to attend to every question asked. Thanks for watching my video review once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.